It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
We have seen the CEO of all the major airlines come out. The union that represents the air traffic controllers all support the Republican position of just quickly fund the government with a short-term clean spending bill. The American Federation of Government Employees also echoing that. AFSA, which represents the diplomats our country has, are coming out and saying that. They're saying in high-threat posts, they don't have armored vehicles because they can't afford to repair them. Cyber attacks are up. Consular officers are paying out of pocket to visit ill or incarcerated Americans. Medication shipments aren't arriving. Bills aren't being paid. At what point does all of this pain and pressure end the shutdown?
I hope it ends this week. Frankly, I see it from my folks. I was greeting voters yesterday. We have early vote for our gubernatorial election. But I hear people also very angry at this president. I mean, we knew this wasn't going to end unless Donald Trump was back in the country. He's now back in the country. He got to go ahead and put America first and sit down with us, deal with the healthcare shortage, deal as well, and to show the just cruelty of this administration. There was $6 billion set aside for SNAP benefits. He's had judges say, spend that money. We're still waiting to see whether the administration wants to appeal that. Get the money out to people in need. Sit down with us, get this resolved this week, and let's get everybody back to work.
When you say it's going to end this week, does that mean you're going to see more Democrats cross the aisle and agree to vote for a short-term spending bill? 3 have.
What we've seen from your polling and everything else, it's a pox on both your houses.
Yeah.
We got to put this to bed. It's going to require Trump in the room. It's why the bipartisan conversation so far, I don't think we'll ever get to yes, because unfortunately my Republican colleagues can't move on anything without a Trump sign-off. Trump has spent enough time going out there now trying to audition for a Nobel Prize, running around the world. Come back and put America first, sit down, and let's get this resolved. It could be done in an hour using Donald Trump terms.
But to be clear, what is the Democratic ask at this point to get that? Because Leader Thune has said, hey, I'll talk to you about health care, open the government first.
The Democratic ask is everyone as of Saturday saw health care rates skyrocket.
Right.
This is an immediate crisis, too.
Right, we've blown past that date of
we
November
can
1st.
deal with this jointly, but it's going to require the active intervention of the president.
Meaning you need to see some sort of negotiation on an extension to government health care subsidies before voting to reopen the government?
Ended up, and I'm a big supporter of Ukraine, has met more with Vladimir Zelensky this year than he's met with any Democratic
So the
leadership.
ask is the meeting.
The meeting is, let's sit down and resolve it. I can't believe Donald Trump, the great deal maker of deal makers, who at least how he presents himself, sitting down with us, we couldn't reach an agreement in an hour.
But at this point, what I hear you saying is you are not willing to cross the aisle for an immediate short-term funding bill that is clean. You still need a negotiation over health care.
If the notion of at least sitting down to talk about health care, making sure that $6 billion that is set aside for SNAP benefits gets paid out so people don't go hungry, and we get the government reopened. Again, the President of the United States has said, when he was not president, that it's the responsibility of a president to end shutdowns. He has paid no attention to this shutdown. He's stopped his many international trips. Come, sit down, and let's get this resolved.
And there's been outreach, or there hasn't been outreach?
There's lots of conversations.
So when you say you're optimistic, or would you say you're optimistic about it happening this week?
As what your poll indicated, people are pox on both your houses at this point. Get the darn thing open, deal with the healthcare cliff. Don't let people go hungry when we've got money set aside on SNAP. That can all be accomplished sooner than
I don't think he answered the question. Did y'all hear him answer the question? I don't think he answered the question, but he didn't answer what is it that Democrats are wanting. And he could simply say what they're trying to fund. And if Donald Trump is not coming to meet with you guys, it's because y'all not negotiating. The Democrats aren't negotiating either. They're coming to the table, but they're still standing firm on what they want. Now, once they come to the table and be like, I'm willing to negotiate and we could talk about this stuff, They want to take some stuff off the table. The Republicans. The Democrats want to come to the table with everything that they laid out, and are unwilling to negotiate prior to the negotiations, and that's a problem. And that's where we at. And I don't think the Democrats are what they're asking. I think it's too much. They're asking for too much in the negotiations. Donald Trump is going to pass that one big beautiful bill whether they like it or not. You already see that Donald Trump is willing to take the nuclear option. John Thune is not willing to take the nuclear option. Donald Trump ain't. Donald Trump, he wanna just get rid of the Democrats. If he could get rid of all the Democrats right now, he'll do it. So that's where we at right now. And he didn't answer if they are willing to negotiate. He said they're willing to do talks. Donald Trump won't talk to him, but go talk to everybody else. Like, make this stuff happen within the hour. But I think they have a plan, but I don't think that doesn't fit within the one big beautiful bill because Donald Trump is cutting everything. So you got just two people arguing for the same shit, or not the same shit. They're arguing to hold their position, but neither one of them is trying to budge. So think about it like this: if they don't come to an agreement, we'll be here. We'll be doing the same thing. We'll be 50 votes and we'll be into a new year, and SNAP benefits cut off, Medicaid cut off. And then they're gonna start coming for the American people, and we can't do nothing. We still gotta eat, and y'all gonna see a lot of anarchy in the next coming weeks. I'm not saying go out there and do some stupid shit. I'm just saying people will be desperate enough to do some stupid shit, and you're gonna see it real soon.
Burhan Mandami, 34-year-old Democratic. Some people have compared him to a left-wing version of you, charismatic.
Let's get to this right here.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.